go, boys!
Dude, you didn't even go up the fucking hill!
I'm so first.
I want to get a tattoo by that guy, Big Steve. I was looking at it. Tattoos are important to me, and a lot of people don't understand that. It's very like polarizing. Like people will either love you or hate you for them. I've always wanted tattoos, and I always liked the way they looked. It makes you different. Like you walk into a room, no one else has my tattoos, so it's like a situation where it's kind of like individualizing myself, separating myself from other people. And so, like, yeah, going to Des Moines, it's something I didn't think was going to happen this year. I had pretty much written off any goals I had for this year. These last, 4 weeks, I think, where I started racing well, I started training well, I started having good times, with the team. I just want to be poked into, the competition where they didn't think about me. I was the dark horse. I want to be, the guy that when I cross the line and I'm in front of you, they're like, damn, did not expect that guy to do that. So
I feel fine. Slept well. Quads were a little sore, but just getting worked on yesterday. I'm feeling good though. Other than that, and I'll shape up in the afternoon.
What's the plan for the rest of the day?
Breakfast. I'll shower, breakfast, and then grocery store. Go hang out with the guys for a little bit, use the Normatex, and then probably lunch, and then chill for 4 hours.
Yeah, that sucked. That was hard. Actually, no, I take that back. It felt really easy for the first 12,000 probably. Just in control, and then when Mac made his move with 400 left, it just I responded, and then we got to 200 left, and that last 200 was pretty tough. I don't know. I gave it all I had though.
We are at Elite Elephant Performance right now. And Andy Strand's practice here. We got some 3D gait analysis, and then just a nice space. We got some massage therapy work, rollers, a bunch of TRX bands and stuff. So we're just getting the body right and learning a little bit more about our form and trying to become better runners in the process.
We're using portable 3D technology, and it's a great way where we can really break down running form and we can see exactly what's going on. And so it gives us a ton of data right away so that we can say, hey, you know what, their knee's bending a little bit more on one side versus the other, or we can see how far their foot's landing in front of their body. And there's a lot of, we look at over 50 different variables, and we can really break down and see how they can reduce the risk of injury but also maximize their performance.
I learned that my right hip doesn't extend, and that I supinate almost all the time, and that is because of my T-band problem that I came back from. Yeah. Could be the cause of the T-band problem. But
we're going to Gateway Market. We're gonna get some pre-race breakfast. Just a little shaky shake with Jeffy. Feeling good. Ready to race this 5K.
Race day.
Race day.
Race day.
No, I feel good. Yeah, I'm just racing. I'm not gonna put myself farther back from 6th place. I'm just gonna be right there the whole time.
Put your nose in it. You can
trying to make this team. Yeah.
I don't want to be in the middle of this. You gotta bounce off the ceiling.
Let's go. The people's champ. The people's champ.
Drew, how long have you been waiting for this race?
Too long, man. Too long. But the day is here. And yeah, only got a few more hours to chill out. So it's time to go. Time to make this world team. Yeah, so the season's gone really, really well so far. I have set personal bests in the 3K, 5K. And overall, this is the first time in my running career where I genuinely think I can compete for the United States at the highest level. And now, like, being in the position where, you know, I'm one of the fastest guys in the country, if not the world, like, I feel like it's now my job, and it's now what I've been striving for, is to make the USA team. I started to have some discomfort in, like, kind of my heel area of my foot. And, you know, I thought at first it was like plantar, and I just was like, you know, getting treatment, and I could run throughout the week and it didn't get much worse. But basically after Azusa, I realized I was kind of in trouble. It just gotten really bad, and got bad to the point of limping, which all runners know is kind of the bane of your existence, because once you start limping, that just leads to more and more problems. So I'm gonna go in there with, you know, the full intention of making the team and do everything I can to do it.
What's up, you too?
Just out hitting some balls, playing a nice little par 3 course here. Actually right next to the reservoir, Tinman Elite. We do a lot of workouts. Just relaxing, getting the mind off of running a little bit. I mean, it's kind of a fun place to be, being one of the last guys in, because it's not a lot to lose. You just get to go in there and just go for it, kind of let loose and see what I'm capable of. Been really nice training with Drew the last few months, and just a lot of confidence comes from that. I mean, he's been running fantastic, and so I know my fitness is right there.
I'm not nervous at all. Figuring I'll get that job done.
There was some laps in there that were very painful, but my goal was just to put myself in the race.
Just gonna show that I'm here and I'm ready to rock, and like I'm not just a one-hit wonder.
It was important for me to focus on each moment at a time, instead of thinking like, what if my foot blows up 2 laps in, you know, instead just take it a lap at a time, you know, 200 meters at a time, and really just, you know, focus on the moment.
Going into German champs, it was all about winning for me. I really wanted to defend the title from indoor season, and being in Berlin and being on that stage was just kind of what I built up in my head, was this big coming out party, was that everyone in Germany was going to know who I am and what I'm going to bring and the energy I'm going to bring to the country for years to come. And it was this face-off that with Petros and Richard Ringer, who are both great runners, that I knew was going to come down to us three. And it was such an exciting race, and it was not a race that I'm particularly proud of, even though I was able to accomplish the goal, the big goal of qualifying for my first World Championships through that. I just didn't quite run the race that I typically run, where I felt like I gave everything. Instead, I felt like I ran their races, and I think that might have cost me the win. But to go to Doha for the first time, it's super special, and even more so to be able to do it with Drew. And we can't wait to go to our first World Championship and go there and learn and run the Tinman way and have that representation on the world stage is something special.